My boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend, then dumped me on my birthday in front of everyone at our favorite brunch spot after giving her the necklace I picked out. I should have known the second I saw the necklace. Not because it looked off, but because it looked perfect. Too perfect. The kind of thing I would have picked for myself. I was at brunch with Ethan, my boyfriend of almost 2 years, and it was my birthday. We were at the Willow, our spot. The little corner booth where we had our third date, where he told me he loved me for the first time, between bites of French toast and stolen sips of my chai latte. That booth had history, so when he told me we had reservations there, I thought, finally, he's going to propose. I know. Delusional. But you try dating someone for 22 months, constantly talking about the future, only for them to pull you into a nostalgic moment and not expect a little sparkle. Instead, I got betrayal wrapped in a velvet box. He handed it to me with that smug little half smile he always wore when he knew he did something good. Or thought he did. I remember the way his thumb grazed the ribbon as he passed it across the table. I opened it. It was a dainty gold necklace with a small, curved bar, my dream minimalist piece. I literally had one just like it saved in my Etsy cart. My heart actually fluttered. And then he said it. I figured since you talked about this one so much when Ava showed you hers, I'd get you the same style. My stomach sank. Ava. My best friend. Or, I guess, ex-best friend now. Because I'd never shown him the one she wore. And I definitely never talked about wanting it with him. I only showed him the one I had bookmarked during a random night of scrolling while I was curled up on his chest. But he wouldn't have remembered that. Because he wasn't looking at me that night, he was texting her. I didn't say anything right away. I just smiled. Nodded. Put the necklace on, even though my fingers shook. I told myself I was being dramatic. That maybe Ava had just gotten the same style I liked. And he was confused. I mean, they were friends too. I had introduced them. But then the waitress came over with a bottle of rosé and 2 glasses, courtesy of a special someone. She winked. I laughed nervously and asked, from him? Even though he was right in front of me. That's when she said it. Nope. From the stunning brunette, over at the bar, who said it's your last birthday together as a single lady. I turned. It was Ava. Wearing a black satin dress at 11 a.m., like it was the damn Met Gala, holding her phone, smirking, like she was watching the world burn and sipping on the ashes. My stomach turned into a pit of ice. My mouth went dry. I wanted to scream, what the hell is she doing here? But I already knew. Ethan didn't even look surprised. He actually waved at her. That was the moment the ground beneath our booth shattered. I wish I could say I caused a scene. Like I flipped the table, slapped him with the necklace, and walked out with my head held high. But I didn't. I sat there, frozen, like my brain couldn't catch up with what was happening. My birthday, my boyfriend, my best friend, all colliding in one public, humiliating explosion. Ethan leaned back in the booth like he was proud of the chaos he'd orchestrated. He took a slow sip of his mimosa, then said, with zero shame, I figured you'd want both of us here. You love when your people come together. My jaw actually dropped. I legit checked the table to see if there was a hidden camera somewhere, like I was being pranked. He said it so casually, like this was some weird birthday gift betrayal wrapped in brunch. Then Ava slid into the booth next to him.